Hi there, Gingerbread Roses. Welcome back to the YouTube. I hope you guys are good. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the worst body parts to get removed. Why? I don't know. Because I felt like it. I don't know. It's going to be a weird video, guys, but it's going to be an interesting one. Like, be honest, you didn't search for this video, but now you're intrigued. So what this video does is it's going to go through every body part there is that you can think of. And we're going to look at whether you can survive without that body part. And if not, how long you can. Is it 50 years or is it 5 minutes? Or is it 5 seconds? It could be 5 seconds. I wonder how long I could go without my schween. So we're going to start with the body parts you can survive without and finish with the ones that you definitely cannot. I'm excited, to say the least. Before we start, guys, I just want to point this out. Of all of you fantastic people who watch my videos, there's a massive 74% of you that haven't subscribed. So if you're new to the channel, or maybe you're not new to the channel and you just haven't checked whether you've subscribed or not, if you could please check now. And if you haven't done so, then please subscribe. It really helps me out and it means the world to me. There's so many comments I read all the time that say you hadn't checked whether you subscribed or not, and you check now and you realize you hadn't. So if you're one of those people, thank you. Okay, so the first body part to remove, wisdom teeth. And you can survive without your wisdom teeth. Obviously, loads of people get them removed. I probably need to get mine removed, actually. I say that, it doesn't actually hurt. They're just a bit annoying. I got just one coming through, and I don't know where the other 3 are going to come in, but you're lucky that anesthetic is available. Imagine how bad ancient tooth removal was. Oh my god, yeah, that would have been awful. I suppose they would have been used to it, though. Like, they're just used to the pain back then. They're a different breed. You can also survive having your appendix removed. I actually spoke about this in the last video. I've got the scar to prove it. I've had mine removed. You see that? There it is. Doctors call it the most pointless organ in the entire human body. It's an interesting one because we have no idea why we have it or why we need it or why it even gets infected and bursts. Okay, so this is the first one you actually can't survive without, but it takes a long time to kill you. Optic nerve. Survival time, 62 years. Specsavers is not enough. Without the optic nerve, you will be blind. Well, there you go. I wonder why it would kill you. Why it takes 62 years to kill you. Yeah, does it just slowly kill you? Next one is the big toe. Survival time, 60 years. What's worse, the permanent dodgy walk or never wearing flip-flops again? I suppose you could wear flip-flops, but you've just put like the little bit in between your middle toes, I guess. I don't know. Why does that kill you? Why does it take 60 years to kill you, losing your big toe? Maybe it's just taking into account, like, I don't know, if you ever need to run away from somebody with a gun or a knife, you might not be able to run away from them because you're missing a big toe. You're going to be slower. Okay, this one, 50 years survival time, gallbladder. Often removed due to gallstones, small, painful deposits of cholesterol. Well, there you go. Survival time, 50 years. I wonder why, yeah, again, I don't know why it would take 50 years to kill you. Why couldn't you just live forever without the gallbladder? I don't even know what the gallbladder does, to be honest. Survival time without ovaries, 40 years. Removal of the ovaries pre-menopause is linked to breast cancer. Okay. Oh, maybe it's similar with the other ones. Maybe it could be linked to cancer. I don't know. Testicles. Survival time, 35 years. You can survive 35 years without your testicles. Think how sad a dog is after his nads are removed. Now imagine a man's reaction. Yeah. You know what? Fair enough, video. I'm more intrigued as to why it takes 35 years to kill you. I think you would survive longer than that. Again, unless it's something to do with, like, you're more likely to get cancer. I don't know. I don't get why it would kill you. Survival time, 25 years. Spleen. Your body will cope fine, although you'll be slightly immunocompromised. I think that means you basically have a weakened immune system. So you can get rid of your spleen, but you have a weaker immune system and probably only survive 25 years. That's how old I am now. Luckily, I've still got mine. Survival time, 20 years. Prostate. Men without a prostate need to find another way to control urination. I'm not even entirely sure I know what a prostate is. I'm going to Google it. I feel like I'm about to be horrified. Oh, okay. I see. It's the bit just behind the bladder and in the bum. Why is he got his fingers so far up there? Well, that's what happens, actually. You have to get a prostate exam, don't you? Oh, God, I'm not looking forward to that day. Am I meant to have had that already? I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Survival time, 19 years. Arms. You'll be very clumsy, not being able to grab or hold onto objects. I think a lot of these are just, like, assuming, yeah, you have some sort of accident. Because if you lost your arms, I think you'd just survive as long as a normal person that hadn't lost their arms. I don't think you'd, like, yeah, you're less likely to live longer. Yeah, if you fell over, then you wouldn't be able to break your fall, so you might then hurt yourself. Might be an average survival time. I don't know. Okay, survival time 17 years. Pinky finger. You'd lose 50% of your hand strength. The best things come in small packages. Wow, that's crazy, isn't it? So 50% of your strength in your hand actually comes from your little finger. I didn't know that. That's pretty impressive. I don't get why that would reduce your survival time. I don't think it would. I think it's just based on, yeah, again, you're like, I don't know why it's saying that. I think it's silly, actually, frankly. Survival time 14 years. Nose. Ah, the Voldemort aesthetic. You lose your nose and then you look like Lord Voldemort. Survival time 14 years. I mean, interesting. That one maybe makes a bit more sense. Like maybe you've got a gas leak in your home and you can't smell it. That kind of thing. I don't know. Survival time 10 years. Cranium. Okay, this one's beginning to make a bit more sense. Skull cap bone. The top of your head will be sunken and you could die from brain swelling. Cranium. Yeah, so it's literally just the skull, isn't it? Or is it I don't know if it's whether the top of the skull or if it's the whole thing, but well, it says skull cap bone, so I'm assuming it's the top. Top of your head will be sunken and you could die from brain swelling. So your skin would just go down and then you could fill your brain. I think you'd survive probably less than 10 years. If you hit your head once without a cranium, it's not looking good for you. Don't forget, guys, as this video goes on, we're going to get to the ones that you just literally can't live without. It's going to get weird. Survival time, 9.5 years. Salivary glands. Difficulties eating and tooth decay are linked to low saliva production. That one kind of makes sense, because if you have difficulty eating, then that would lead to a number of different issues with your body. So yeah, 9.5 years, fair enough. I feel like there must be ways around that, though. Survival time, 8.5 years. Larynx. Voice box. Really? So you're saying if I couldn't speak and I didn't have a larynx, I would only survive 8.5 years. A surgeon will need to create a permanent hole in your throat for you to breathe. Oh, I see. Okay, fair enough. It's linked to breathing. Survival time, 8 years. Large intestine. Wow. So if you had your large intestine removed, you'd only survive 8 years. The small intestine would need to do all the work. It'll cause digestive issues. Yeah, it would. Oh my God. Yeah, losing your small intestine as well, because your food's meant to go from your small intestine to your large intestine. And the large intestine is where collects all the waste, all the poo. So if you got rid of that, it's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good. I mean, it wouldn't be great if you lost any of these things. But here we are. That's what the video is. Survival time, 7 years. Inner ear. Not just the ear, but the inner ear. It's home to the cochlear and vestibular system. Without it, you can't balance. Interesting. I didn't know how to pronounce those words, guys, but I'm glad I tried. Okay, so you wouldn't be able to balance, so you're more likely to fall over and then hurt yourself and probably only survive 7 years. I feel like you'd live longer than that. I'd take all of these with a pinch of salt. I mean, we're going through them. We can work out what's a load of bollocks and what isn't. Survival time, 6.5 years. Pancreas. Your body would no longer make insulin, making diabetes an inevitability. Yeah, it would. Survival time, 5.7 years. Stomach. No, I feel like you would not. I don't think you'd live as long as that. After eating, you might feel sick, such as diarrhea, sweating, or nausea. I mean, the stuff you eat. And then your stomach digests the food. I mean, I know the rest of your digestive system does that as well, but like, I don't know, man. I just feel like you wouldn't live very long. Survival time, 5.5 years. But a stoma bag will be 100% necessary for all your waste to go. What the hell? Why would you only live? That would be so painful if you had your bum surgically removed. How would you sit down? I wouldn't be able to sit. I'd have to stand up and film my videos. That'd be awful, wouldn't it? God. How would I ever cope? Survival time, 5 years. Small intestine. No, I don't think you'd live as long as that. The most important organ for absorbing nutrients from food in the body. Yeah, exactly. So I don't think you'd live as long as 5 years. I think, yeah, you wouldn't be able to get your nutrients, so you'd be bummed. Survival time, 4.6 years. Thymus gland, center of chest. So there's a gland in the center of your chest. Without this, you'd have fewer T cells, making an infection likely. Okay, fair enough. I've never even heard of the thymus gland. Thymus, if you're in there, thank you. You're doing a splendid job. Survival time, 4.4 years. The bladder. Doctors will have to do a urinary diversion, finding another route for pee. Oh, God, these are getting weird now. These are getting weird. Oh, my God. And just when you thought they couldn't get any weirder. Survival time, 4 years. Manhood. Removing this can even alter a man's personality. Oh, God. Well, you're just like when you remove the testicles from a dog, you get them neutered, it changes the dog's personality. I wonder how it would change a man's personality. Would they just get more, I don't know, would they just, I guess they wouldn't want to mate. That's one thing that would change. Well, there you go, guys. There's the answer. We'd survive 4 years. I don't get why it would be 4 years. I think you'd survive as long as any other person, but yeah, I don't know why it says 4 years. Survival time, 3.5 years. Shoulder blades. This would not only be very painful, but movement would be a nightmare. Oh, God, yeah. You didn't have shoulder blades. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to... You couldn't go swimming. You couldn't do this, could you? You couldn't go... I don't get why you would only survive 3.5 years. I think it means if you're on your own. I think if you couldn't have the help of other people to, like, see you through life and literally... Yeah, if you couldn't move your arms, you wouldn't be able to feed yourself really very well, would you? So you'd need someone to spoon feed you. God, that'd be awful. Survival time, 3 years if you had your rectum removed. This is where poop is stored. Don't do heavy lifting for 6 weeks, is the advice. Oh my God, how are you going to poo then? You got no rectum. Oh my God, he's got no rectum, he can't poo. That'd be a terrible way to go, wouldn't it? Survival time, 2.6 years if you had no tongue. If you had your tongue removed, imagine not being able to eat, taste, or even speak. Yeah, you forget how much you use your tongue for. Like, I forget that I use my tongue to speak, like it says. Like, that is crazy. 2.6 years, though. Again, yeah, I suppose it would be harder to eat, wouldn't it? Which is fair enough. That one makes sense. Survival time, 2.3 years. Eyelids. Apart from looking terrifying, you'd also have dry, infected eyes and eventually go blind. Yeah, I suppose if they got infected, then you'd have an infection and you couldn't... Could you not treat it? Could you not treat the infection, though? I don't know. Survival time, 2.1 years. Legs. Just 62% of people survive for 1 year after the surgery. Really? Why? I feel like that's not true. There must be reasons for that. I'm calling bullshit on that. I don't believe that. I don't normally call bullshit in these videos, but that can't be true. If that is the case, why? I want to know why people that have leg surgery would die. Why wouldn't they live longer or as long as a regular person that hasn't lost their legs? I don't get it. If you know, let me know in the comments, guys. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. Survival time, 2 years. Rib cage. Oh my God, your heart would be scarily vulnerable without this. Yeah, it would. And I feel like you wouldn't be able to, like, I don't know, it would just come out everywhere, wouldn't it? It would just be horrible. If someone gave you a punch in the ribs, they wouldn't. They'd punch you right in the heart. You punched me right in the heart. Survival time, 1.8 years. Hypothalamus, center of the brain. You'll run into problems with urination, energy, and temperature regulation. Interesting. There's so many things. Watching videos like this, so many things you don't even realize you have in your body that they all play a part. Survival time, 1.6 years. Jaw. Otofascial syndrome, where a person lacks a mandible, often leads to death. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. You wouldn't be able to eat, and then you can't eat, you can't get the nutrition. 1.6 years sounds like quite a long time, to be fair. I suppose you could still eat foods that don't involve chewing, like soup. Survival time, 1.4 years. Pituitary gland. Why does the pituitary gland look like a pair of testicles? The chickpea-sized gland controls growth, pain relief, blood pressure, and more. Whoa, that's pretty cool. In other words, you need it. Survival time, only 1 year. The epiglottis, throat. This is the tiny flap covering the trachea, preventing food getting into the lungs. Oh, wow. So basically, if you accidentally choked on food and you didn't have an epiglottis, then it would go straight into the lungs and you would just die. Wow. It's amazing how we have that as well, how we've evolved over time to just even develop that, to stop that, because obviously it's happened a lot throughout history. We probably didn't have one back in the day, years and years ago. I don't know. I wasn't around. Survival time, only 10 months if you didn't have any tendons, pain, paralysis, eventual death. No, thank you. Oh, God, they've done a picture of the Achilles tendon as well at the back of the ankle, which I'm pretty sure is the biggest one in the body. That is... Oh, God. I mean, yeah, if you didn't have any tendons, you wouldn't be able to move. And yeah, that would be awful. No, thanks. Survival time, only 8 months if you didn't have any bone marrow. This would prevent you making key immune cells. Even a cold would be lethal. Wow. I didn't know that. Survival time, 6 months if you didn't have your kidneys. Around 22,000 kidney transplants occurred in the USA last year alone. That's crazy. That's a lot of kidney transplants. So if you didn't have kidneys, would you just like die of wee explosion? I don't know. Survival time, 3 months. Liver. Best not to have too many beers and ruin it. Yeah, that is true. Alcohol is very bad for the liver. So I hear. To be honest, that's longer than I thought you'd live. I didn't realize it would be a whole 3 months if you just have your liver removed. But yeah, still not ideal. Survival time, 1 month. Spine. Oh my God, imagine your spine just... You couldn't move. Organs would fail to function. Even worse, death is inevitable. Yeah, if you had no spine, you would just collapse to the floor. You'd be like the episode of Family Guy where Peter Griffin loses all his bones. Just like a puddle of skin on the floor. Survival time, 48 hours or just 2 days if you didn't have any skin. Oh! Not only would your body structure be ruined, but infection is 100% happening. Yeah, and surely if you didn't have any skin, you would just bleed out, right? Survival time, 20 minutes without a heart? No, surely it wouldn't be as long as that. Although it's now possible to live for years with an artificial heart. Wow. I want to know why... Yeah, I want to know how you would live for 20 minutes. That's crazy. Survival time, 10 minutes without lungs. Okay. I feel like you'd go unconscious though, surely, because there's no way I can hold my breath for 10 minutes. I can hold my breath for like 90 seconds to 2 minutes max. And then I'd pass out, and then after 10 minutes, I'd probably die. I'm guessing that's what you can survive without 1, but 2 is instant death. Well, there you go. Survival time, 5 minutes, the vagus nerve, which is in the neck. Interesting. You can promote healthy functioning of your vagus nerve with deep breathing. That was for you, vagus nerve. Survival time, 3 minutes. Torso. Being cut in half is extremely painful, but thankfully, you'll bleed out quickly. Oh, good. So if that ever happens, I get cut in half. I'll only take 3 minutes to die. That's good to know, isn't it? Survival time, 1.5 minutes. Blood. Wow. So if it's somebody just instantly, they click their fingers, all of the blood is removed from your body. Wham! You're unconscious within seconds and dead soon after. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't surprise me. 30 seconds survival time if you lost your head. Oh my god. Amazingly, you could remain conscious for up to 30 seconds after decapitation. Yeah, I've heard about that. I've also heard the same with a chicken. Like, if you cut the head off a chicken, they just carry on running around and they're still alive for a bit. It would be so horrible. Imagine you got decapitated and your head's on the floor and you can see your body running around. That would be... I think that's happened as well. That is mental. This has turned into a pretty disturbing video, isn't it? But finally, guys, we made it to the last one, and this is instant death if this happens. If you have your brainstem surgically removed, you permanently lose the potential for consciousness and the ability to breathe. Is that how they kill people that have, like, broken the law with lethal injection? Is there anything to do with the brainstem? I don't know. Feels like it should be if it's instant death. I don't even know where the brainstem is. I want to see this now. Oh, okay, so that's what the brainstem looks like. It's literally just in the center. It goes up your spine and it's in the center of your brain. That's why when you get shot in the brain, people die instantly. God. Right, well, don't really know what to do with that information, but don't go around losing your brain stems, guys. Because you will die. Well, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. That was pretty interesting, I'd say. I don't know how accurate all these things are. I don't know what they've based this stuff on, but I wouldn't recommend you lose any of these things we've just listed. I hope you enjoyed watching anyway, guys. Before you go, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me out. Take it easy, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!